everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video today. I'm really excited to share my May favorites video with you. I think favorites videos are one of my favorite videos to film, which I always say, but it's so much fun chatting about our favorite products. So don't forget to leave me a comment below letting me know what you've been loving throughout the month of May, and let's jump into it because I have a lot of things to share with you guys. Okay, let's start with my absolute favorite product this month, and that would have to be the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Peach Glow. I am absolutely in love with this, and when I purchased it online, I knew I was going to like it because I did like the two original shades, but I did not know it was going to become my daily essential. This honestly gives your cheeks such a beautiful, flushed, glowing from within look, and I think it makes the most beautiful blush on its own, or you could layer it over a really natural looking blush if you want a little bit of shimmer but still some color, and I think it's so beautiful. I love these Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminators because they do give you a really gorgeous highlight, but it's not as intense as like a Becca highlight. It's a little bit more subtle. I've been wearing this one over like a natural looking matte blush to just give myself a really beautiful highlight, and I think that it is absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. It's really natural looking, so I definitely recommend picking this one up if you're into like the kind of blushes I am. You guys know that I love blush highlight combinations, and I think that this is a great option and I love it so much. So I've been using this concealer every single day for the past few months, but I don't think I've mentioned it in a favorites video, and I think that I'm almost out of it, so I've definitely been using it a lot, and that is the NYX HD Concealer. I have the shade, the whole label basically rubbed off because I've been using it so much, but I think it is the lightest shade. I think that this is perfect if you're looking for a full coverage concealer for under the eyes. I love the way that this applies to the skin. It's really smooth and it blends out beautifully, but it is a full coverage concealer. It has a little bit of stickiness or tackiness to it, which I think really helps it to stay in place all day long, and I always set mine with a loose setting powder because I don't want it to move anywhere. But I love this because it is full coverage, so it's going to hide any dark circles and really going to highlight and brighten up the under eye area, and it just stays in place. I have oily skin, so I definitely have trouble with all of my makeup moving around throughout the day, but this one it just lasts. It looks really beautiful and I cannot get enough of this, so I definitely recommend trying this out. It's really affordable and I'm definitely going to repurchase it. I finally got a chance to try out the Smashbox color correcting sticks, and I have to say that the light one is my favorite. This one also comes in a darker shade if you have a darker skin tone, and it will do the same thing, but I love this because it definitely counteracts dark under eye circles, which I've been struggling with because I haven't been getting a lot of good sleep, and I love this also because it does a great job at hiding hyperpigmentation or acne scars. I usually put a pretty full coverage concealer on top of acne scars to cover them before I apply foundation, but sometimes that's just a little bit too heavy. It can really cake up underneath the foundation, and I love this because it's lightweight, but it is super pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. I literally just put a tiny bit on top of any spots that I really want to cover up, and I apply my foundation, and it blends seamlessly underneath the foundation. It's lightweight, it's hydrating, it's pigmented. It's just a really great product. So if you struggle with darkness anywhere on your face, I would definitely recommend this one, and the green one is really great if you struggle with redness as well. So my favorite lip color this month is definitely ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Midi. I have been wearing this every single day that I wear makeup, and I cannot get enough of it. I lost mine a while ago, so I repurchased it, and I remember why I fell in love with it. It is the most perfect nude with a little bit of a pink undertone, and I love the formula of the Ultra Matte lips. I know not everyone is a huge fan of them, but honestly, if you have a day where, or if I have a day where I'm filming or I'm talking a lot or I have a really long day, I will always reach for one of these because they do not budge, they stay in place, they don't get on your teeth. They're definitely drying on the lips, but I think the trade-offs are worth it, and I wear this all the time, and I just think the color is so beautiful. So I can't get enough of it. Even if you're not a fan of this formula, grab this color and wear like a clear glass over it because the color is too beautiful to pass up. So in the beginning of the month, I was in Florida and I was spending a lot of time outside, and the makeup that I was wearing, or the foundation I was wearing, didn't have SPF in it. So it was definitely important to me, even if it did, that I find a good sunscreen to wear underneath. And so I went to the store, and I definitely have trouble because a lot of products that have a high SPF in them make my skin break out. So I decided to give it a shot and try this one, and I love it. My skin did not break out. I absolutely love it, and I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a good sunscreen for your face. So this is the Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration Face Oil-Free Lotion Sunscreen, and this has SPF 30 in it. Since it is oil-free and it won't clog your pores, I thought I would give it a shot, and this is a great option, especially if you have sensitive skin, especially if you have oily skin, because this goes on so nicely. It's hydrating and it's moisturizing, but it does not leave your skin feeling oily or greasy at all. In fact, I actually like to use this in place place of a makeup primer. So I will use this on my skin and then apply my foundation right on top, and it helps your foundation to go on so smoothly while at the same time it's protecting your skin. So I love this. I'm going to the beach next week, so this is going to be in my beach bag and I can't get enough of it. If you're looking for one, I definitely recommend this. It's just a great product. So I have a new foundation favorite, but I think it was discontinued, which is so sad. I did want to mention it because I have a question for you guys, which I will get to in a second, but it is the Maybelline SuperStay Makeup 24-Hour Foundation. I used to use this a long time ago and I had it in my collection, and I kind of rediscovered it when I was in Florida because my other foundation was just not doing the job in the heat. So I decided to try this one and I love it. It is just so full coverage, it's so smooth and creamy, and it stays in place all day long, but it looks so beautiful on the skin. So I have been loving it so much. I think I'm going to have to repurchase it on eBay because I think it was discontinued. So the reason I wanted to mention it is because Maybelline does have the Better Skin SuperStay foundation, but I didn't know if it was the same and they just repackaged it, or if it's like a completely different foundation. So if you guys have tried this one or you used to use it and you've tried the new Maybelline foundation, what do you guys think? Is it the same? Is it different? I'll probably end up going out and purchasing it just to try it and see if it's the same, but I want your opinion on it. I am so disappointed that this is no longer available in stores, but I think I'm going to have to head to eBay and buy a few of them because I cannot get enough of it. I do have a new mascara favorite this month, and that is the bareMinerals Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara, and this is the one with their Petite precision brush. This is a great option for bottom lashes, especially in my opinion. I struggle with mascara and my bottom lashes because I only have a few, so if I use a mascara that's going to make them really thick and kind of clump them together, it will look like I have one lash. So I need something that's going to separate them and just make them look long, and this is a great option. The brush definitely does a great job at separating the lashes and just giving them length, so I love this for my bottom lashes. I also use it on my top lashes when I just want to coat them and separate them, and then sometimes I'll go in with another mascara to make them really thick and long. It does say volumizing mascara, but I think it does a better job at lengthening them and separating them. Another one of my favorites this month is the Cover FX Perfect Pencil in the shade N Light. I love this because it is definitely a multitasking product, so you can get so many uses out of this one product. So I like to use it to highlight and define my eyes, so I'll use it in my inner corner and on my waterline, and I also like to use it underneath my brow to really sharpen up my brow arch or around my lips if I apply a little bit too much lipstick that day. I really recommend this nude pencil over other nude pencils for a few different reasons. First of all, it comes in different shades based on your skin tone or your undertone, so you can find something that works perfectly for you as compared to one nude pencil that's not going to work well for everyone. They have lighter shades, darker shades, and they also have some with pink undertones or golden undertones. I also like it because the finish is really nice. It's a matte velvety finish, so it's really smooth, it's really pigmented, but it's not overly creamy or hydrating. I think that sometimes nude pencils can slip right off, so the second you apply them, they basically disappear. I like this one because it has nice staying power, so if you apply this under your brows and you smooth it out, it's really going to stay in place all day long. So that's everything that I've been loving this month. Let me know in the comments below what products you guys loved or if you've discovered anything new, because I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!